We're gonna unbox Starlink. Currently being used in Verizon, and Verizon is it's alright, overpriced in my opinion. But my man Elon Musk making our lives better, unlike some of these other guys who just want to take and not improve their product. Elon cares. I think that's my opinion. So Starlink, isn't that cool? This guy launched a bunch of satellites and now we get portable internet. It used to be like an impossible thing. It just felt like, and we are RVers. We like to go camping and RVing in an age when you use so much data and streaming. It's impossible with these other companies because they charge you for roaming and all this crap. Anyway, so this is the way the product arrives. Got the stand. Real fast, this it costs $500 to a little over $500 to purchase this, and $100 a month, which is significantly cheaper than what I'm paying for Verizon right now. And it looks like it's already set up. I like it already. The instructions is one big placard with pictorial instructions anyone can understand. Set up, hook up, and your cell phone. I guess you download an app here. Very simple instructions. Alright, and this is more like a router. Well, not a router, more a booster. Get the signals closer to you. Tons of cable. Nobody reads this. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Instructions. This thing is like a 2-minute setup. Look, it's already like the whole thing is pretty set up. I think most of the work is actually in mounting it, not the setup. The setup's already done for you. There's a tongue and groove. And you just pretty much just insert it right there, and I think it clicks into place. Perfect. And I think this piece right here, this is where you connect it to the unit. We live in an apartment, so this is gonna be sitting on our balcony. It's gonna be a different setup for those of you who live in a house. Plug in the power cable over there, and the dish goes in here. All right. So you got the receiver and router. It is router after all, and your cables. That's it. What a simple setup. Really nice plastic with steel base, sturdy base. That's it for the setup. You know, it's nothing exciting here. I think next step here is to download the app, and then I'm gonna plug it up and make sure it actually works. It's probably not gonna get much of the signal indoors. You control it with an app. No, when you just see all my business and download the app, and I'll get right back to you. It has a link here where you can get the. So we're gonna go to I use Android, so we're gonna go to the Android store and find the Starlink app. Right there it says Starlink app. 1 million downloads, so this must be the real guy. Who else makes that judgment? Makes the judgment on apps like that? 1 million downloads. Must be legit. Install. Ta-da-da-da-da-da. Check for obstructions. Start setup. I like start setup better. Okay, so let's plug it in. We're gonna plug this bad boy in real fast. Okay, so we plugged it in. Trying to see any sign of power. No lights blinking yet. So we're gonna connect the Wi-Fi. Open Wi-Fi settings. Starlink. It pops up so easily too. You are connecting to the unsecure Starlink. That's fine. IP address. Wow. This thing it just works so fast. It's impressive how from box to connect is seamless. Hello.
Oh my god.
There's a sign of life. So this is another cool thing about this that I'm just noticing. So it self-adjusts, right? It finds signal by itself. It's not like one of those old satellite dishes where you have to go and move around, get on the roof and like this. This is good because once you mount it, you're done with it. It'll adjust when necessary. So it goes flat and it's trying to find a signal. Might not find much of a signal indoors, but we're gonna finish this setup first and then we're gonna move to the balcony where it's gonna live. Temporarily until we go camping, because I'm not gonna secure it permanently because I wanna be able to just pick it up and take it with us whenever we're getting ready to leave. Enter Wi-Fi network name and password. Okay, so how do you get your Wi-Fi? Do you create one? Okay, so you can create one here. So what would you like it? I'm gonna name it Empathy Crib.
You're gonna name it what?
Empathy Crib.
Make sure there's a password so these smoochers on YouTube don't get our internet. Just kidding.
We can share for a nominal fee. All right, so I don't think it's getting service here, so our network indoors. So we're gonna take it outside. So you might have a challenge if you live in an apartment. You have to find a good spot for this thing. So we got it set up outside. This is a temporary setup. Still trying to figure out if it works. I'm gonna go back to the app. He's saying you're not making any sense.
No.
You get a hold of yourself right now. It's not making any sense. Alright, so run into a snag here. Connect to Wi-Fi. I'm trying to find the Wi-Fi. But it pulled up before, but now I can't see it anymore. Oh, I know why. Because it's not on. So it's booting. So when you look at the app, it goes through this process of trying to find signal. It says that it's offline right now. Visibility. We're gonna check for obstructions. It takes about 12 hours to figure out where it is. We're not gonna do that right now. Gives you information on uptime and latency and usage data. It's all in the app. And you can also do a speed test right on the app as well. You don't need speedtest.net. You can do it right here. It's a Wi-Fi scanner. Walk around your home to measure Wi-Fi signal, and you can see a summary of the map around your house of the best spot to have your unit. Right now, it says where I am is great. I believe probably when I go inside, it's not gonna be as good. So far, great. So far, great. And it's starting to lose quality. So the further indoors you go, you lose quality. You do need to have the router closest to you, closest to where you're going to be using it. As you can see, it gives you like a heat map of your Wi-Fi signal strength around your home. Another cool feature of this unit is that the top surface heats up. So if there's snow, or we don't have snow here in Florida, but if you live in the East Coast or somewhere where you get a lot of snow, you won't have to worry about that. We're having a little bit of trouble right now because it hasn't found a signal. Before we ordered, we were assured that we have signal here.
How does the ordering process work?
I ordered it last year during the pre-order phase. I think you have to put down a deposit, and just not getting it a year later. I don't know. I think you just go look up Starlink, or go to starlink.com, or go to tesla.com, and you'll be able to order it. It's a little over $500, like I said.
No, but you mentioned like they said that we get signal here now. So what does that mean? Like they only send it to you when you're in an area where it would work?
The rollout started from rural areas, and they're slowly making their way out into bigger cities. Being in this area in downtown St. Pete, Tampa Bay area, we got word that they have made it, you can place your orders now. So I think you can put in your zip code and it'll tell you if you can or cannot order it. You don't want to order it if you can't get signal in your area. Unfortunately, this might not work because of where we live. I just did a quick search, and it says we have 40% obstruction, and that's not good for streaming video, web browsing, video calls, online gaming. It has to be an unobstructed view of the sky. So I don't know if this is gonna work for us. We might end up having to return it because they started charging. I've already seen the bill. It's $100.
Oh, they did not waste time charging.
Oh, no.
We just barely got it.
Once it ships out, your bill's on the way.
Oh my gosh.
So I might have to return. Well, unless we're gonna. This is kind of unfortunate. I wanted to be able to test this out, but if you live in an apartment, there's a good chance that this might not work for you. I'm gonna do some more research and see if there's a way around it. But from the app here, it says that with the 40% obstruction, I can't use this tool. It can't be sideways. It has to be pointed up. We'll figure this out some other time. Right now, it's a no-go.